Is the night. It's Nish with you this Tuesday afternoon. Now then, a Lancashire school where the pupils race pigeons has won the 2020 Schools Championship trophy for the third year in the row. St Andrew's Primary School in Oswaldtwistle uses racing pigeons to help educate their children. Well, assistant head teacher and top pigeon fancier Paul Burns joins us on the programme. Paul, thank you very much for coming on the show. You must be so proud.
I am. It's absolutely fantastic that once again we've won this trophy 3 years in a row now. We've only been flying pigeons for 3 years, so for the children it's great news.
I remember you coming into the studio with some of the children actually, with your pigeons as well. Was it last year that you came in?
It was last year, yeah.
And you won a trophy then as well, didn't you?
We did indeed. We just seem to be doing really well at the moment. We've won quite a few over the last season. We've had a fantastic year once again.
Obviously, 3 years running now, the children have become quite fond of the pigeons, haven't they?
They have indeed. Each year we select children from the year 5 and 6 classrooms to be loft managers. They go through like an interview process to decide who can do it, but then we teach them how to look after and train the pigeons, and then what they do is then take the younger children and teach them everything to do with the pigeons. So it's great for everybody, really.
Brilliant idea, because it's very educational as well. I mean, when you think of pigeon racing, I guess it's something that we maybe think that our granddads used to do, but I guess it's having a bit of a resurgence, isn't it, among young people?
It is indeed, and the Royal Pigeon Racing Association, they're actually doing a lot of work at the minute to try and get more young fanciers into the sport. And one of the initiatives that they are doing is getting more schools involved. So it is great, and like you say, it does have a bit of a stigma about it sometimes. But it is the older generation that tend to do it. And my granddad and my father both were pigeon racers as well.
Yeah.
But it is really good now that they're doing a lot more work to get younger children involved. So for the next generation of people to look after the birds.
So you said the children obviously look after the birds because they take up the responsibility. What exactly do they do then? How do they look after the birds?
Well, it's a bit difficult at the minute with everything that's going on with lockdown, but we still are getting the children involved. But when we are in a normal situation in school, the children every day go out to the birds. It's normally either myself, and Mr. Wilkinson, who's at school as well, or my dad, Alan Burns, who take the children.
You got
out,
your dad roped into it, have you?
Involved, yeah, he retired and then he's roped into doing the pigeons every day now. And loves it. So every day we take the children out, the loft managers, they have special jumpers that they wear in school as well to make them stand out a little bit. And then they go and they clean the birds out, they feed the birds, they're in charge of helping with flying and training the birds in that way. But like I said, once they've learnt the basics of doing that and how we do the racing and things like that, they then take children from the younger classes each day, and then they're responsible for then teaching those children as well everything that they've learnt while they've been in the role.
It's such a brilliant idea. I mean, obviously, things have been different, haven't they, during the pandemic? How have you been doing most of the work, or what's happening with the pigeons?
Yeah, we do still have some children in school at the minute, so we have been taking them out to do the birds as well. Some of our loft managers aren't actually in school at the minute, so we've been sending a lot of updates, and it's breeding season at the minute, so we've got quite a few young birds on the nest and a few eggs as well. Yeah, so we're still sending pictures to all the children and everything, which is really good, and we use our Twitter page quite a lot and our Facebook quite a lot to keep everybody updated with what's going on. But it has been quite difficult at the moment, and there is avian flu at the minute, which is stopping the birds from flying, but I suppose in the weather we've got at the moment, it's probably good that they're not out flying.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's really important, isn't it, to get youngsters involved in activities like this. I guess at such a young age as well, because then they become used to it, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, the racing's a good aspect of it, and it's good to have the competition. We have got other local schools in the area that do it as well, so that's a good element of it. But I think we do use it in maths and geography as well, for using map work and things and distances and things like that. But it's really good that they have a sense of responsibility and something to look after. And they might have pets at home, but looking after a bird like a pigeon and a team of pigeons like that, it's something that not a lot of children get to experience. So as a school offering experiences like that, I think it's a great idea.
Are you going to be entering any competitions this year then?
We are. Hopefully, everything being well with the current situation, we will be entering the season again. We've got the young bird season and the old bird season. The season just gone, we entered 2 national races which fly from France, which was our first try at doing that. So hopefully we're trying to develop our long distance team now, so we can get a few more birds going over the water to France and racing back from there.
Are you going bigger now, are you? Wow, that's really
We're trying. Yeah, we started off in 2018 with 10 birds in a small little loft, and we're built up now, and each season we're trying to find new things to challenge ourselves with, which is really good.
Oh, well, keep going. It's absolutely fantastic. Well, Paul, thank you very much for talking to us, and congratulations on the trophy.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye. That's Paul Burns, Assistant Head Teacher at St Andrew's Primary School in Oswaldtwistle and top pigeon fancier as well.
BBC Radio Lancashire Travel.
Now then, the government message is to stay